Welcome everyone. My name is Nick Hershey. I'm the president of the Mortgage Calculator. We are a lender that operates differently than any other lender out there. So I'd like to thank everyone for joining us so I can explain a little bit more about what makes us unique and special. Once I go through a formal presentation, we'll pass it over to Kyle Hershey, our COO. We'll actually show some of the software we built and how everything works on the back end. And then we'll close it out with Jose Gonzalez, our CSO with 29 years of experience, putting it all together in the traditional sense. So let me start here by sharing my screen. Hopefully most of you have checked this page out, but let me talk through this and explain a little bit more about what we mean. Again, we are not your traditional mortgage lender. We have a marketing and technology background, and we are truly a mortgage technology company. So it all starts with our proprietary CRM, POS, LOS, with the AI built in, which basically allows new or veteran loan officers to scale their business instantly. They can just plug into our system and generate new leads every day from the activities they're already doing. So let's walk through all of the basics here. First off, the business model. So we're approved with over 135 lenders and investors. And what that means for everybody here on the call, we're always going to have the best rates and pricing. Typically, that's going to be at one of our in-house loan programs, over 5,000 loan programs where we are the lender. We're funding the loans with our own funds, drawing our own docs, and all that great stuff. And if there's any reason we cannot do that, we want to make sure we're partnered with a wholesale lender that can. That way we have access to every loan program that exists in the marketplace. So we have everything from conventional, VA, USDA, FHA, non-QM, DSCR. Those are the types of deals we do in-house. And once we start going outside the box to commercial, fix and flip, ground up, mixed use, CDFI, SBA, things like that, those are the types of deals we partner with a wholesale lender. What's important is that we have a home for every deal that comes through the door. And let's talk a little bit about the technology. Again, we've written every line of code for everything you're about to see, and it all starts with our AI-powered lead generating website. This is just one page of it you're looking at now, of course, but it is a fully integrated POS, CRM, and LOS, which Kyle will show you a little bit here in a second behind the scenes how that looks. For everybody here on the call, what it really means, one login for you as a loan officer, one login for your customer. No matter which one of our hundreds of banks, lenders, or investors, or thousands of loan programs we use, there's only one place for you and your customer at all times. We can also pull instant rate quotes from our 5,000 plus in-house loan programs and even automatically record our customers because we're plugged into those systems. And with our system here, our prospects can come in from just a basic name, email, or phone number to pulling their own live rates, completing their own 1003, pulling their own credit, and getting that all synced into our LOS system as a fully completed 1003 without you lifting a finger. And we're able to do that with all of our API integrations, over 50 API integrations with some of the standard technology partners you might be used to. So we have an Encompass-based LOS system, but you never have to log into Encompass. You can control it fully with our system. We use Optimal Blue for pricing. Just click the button, no logins needed. And 5 AMCs integrated at the click of a button, no logins needed there. You get the point. Everything is integrated into the system. We also have our AI built into our dual AWS. So a lot of platforms have dual AWS, Fannie and Freddie side by side. You take that a step further with our AI and analyze which is going to be best for our borrower in that specific situation. We also have our Calvin AI go through all of our conditions as we get condition updates from our investors and even request documents and request insurance, title, etc., all for you automatically without you lifting a finger. And now let's talk about the trainings and support. This is a fully remote position, so we want to make sure we have all of the tools at your fingertips at all times. Typically, that's going to be in our online training and learning center, basically our classroom. It's open 24/7, 365. You can jump in there, upgrade your skills, take new courses. We also have a partnership with the mortgage school, so you can even get discounted pre-license education if you want to add a new state. Or if you don't have your license yet, you can use our partnership there to get a discount on your new license. And we also have a partnership, of course, for the CE as well. So all kinds of different ways for you to get discounted courses. We also have our live weekly loan officer trainings, which are videos, and we have our library of thousands of hours of recorded trainings where we go through things like structuring loans, clearing conditions, etc. We also have our real-time loan support open even during Saturdays, so regular business hours and Saturdays. And you can go in there, they can take over your screen and click those buttons for you, help you disclose your loan, structure your loan, and get those loans closed. We also have our AI program with all the federal and state regulations, so you can always get an instant compliance answer from our Calvin Compliance AI. And the last category here, definitely one of our favorite things. First off, obviously, we can close any type of loan in our 25 licensed states, and we have 9 licenses pending. But what we were really excited about is the ability to close DSCR loans in 20 additional states. So that's 45 total states we can do DSCR loans. That means you don't need to get a license in those states, so great opportunity to expand your footprint without having to get more licenses. And we have all kinds of different ways we help you get leads. There are unlimited company leads there at a 50-50 split. Kyle will show you all the ways those come in a second. And you can also buy your own leads by copying our lead campaigns if you want to get those leads at your full compensation. And if you're already generating leads, we can even import those in real time with our Zapier webhook there. So all kinds of different ways to integrate leads for you. We also have a cool button you can click at any time to refer deals to your teammates for 75 basis points. So maybe you're not licensed in that state, maybe you've never done a fix and flip loan before, maybe you're brand new, not yet a full-time loan officer. Click that button, work with your teammates, and earn 75 basis points. And as Kyle mentioned before we went live, since we're all remote, we still love to meet everybody at least once per year in person. So we do our annual retreat and VIP yacht party here in Miami, cover the hotel room for our team, and past speakers include people like Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank and Marcus Simonis from The Profit. So great chance to meet everybody in person at least once per year. And now let's get into the compensation plans. So first up here on the left, our standard loan officer plan. This allows our team to earn up to 200 basis points. We'll talk about that here in a second. And that is 150 basis points on your self-generated loans. That's 1.5% of the loan amount commission for those not familiar with basis points. And a 50-50 split means if you take a company lead, you will earn 75 basis points or 0.75% commission on those company leads. And you can earn 50 basis point bonus for any volume over 2 million. We want to build a platform and a system for you all to scale up. So once you do, we can get as much comp back to you as we can. And again, you'll have access to all the different company leads Kyle shows you here in a second at the 50-50 split. And the most important difference here, there is no monthly fees or fees of any kind with this plan, and it comes with the free CRM, POS, LOS, everything you're about to see here. Now, our Loan Officer Unlimited plan, this is our new plan, more for loan officers that want to take their career into their own hands. You can earn up to 100% commission. So we're on a 275 basis point comp plan, so if we charge our customers 275, you can earn up to 275 basis points on your self-generated loans. That's 2.75% of the loan commission. And 50-50 split on company leads means we'll earn 137.5 basis points or 1.375% of the loan amount in commission. And we call this Loan Officer Unlimited because it is truly unlimited transactions with no transaction fees. There are no other fees of any kind. And you'll have access to even the premium company leads at the 50-50 split. Kyle will show you those hot quote leads here in a second. And we even have some extra features here for our Unlimited, including automated daily social media postings and some other features there. And that is because you are paying $2.99 per month for your platform fee, covering all your costs and everything. And that way you can earn 100% commission. So 2 different ways to approach your business here as a loan officer. You can go ahead and click the button to learn more info, check out the full details. But let's go ahead and pass it over to Kyle now, who will actually show how this all works on the back end and all the software we've developed. So you ready, Kyle?
Yep, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we'll just go through this real quick here. Just to point out a couple things about our system here. So just like any other CRM here, you can take your notes, send your emails, send your text, but you can also click here to have our AI assistant do that for you. You can set reminder tasks for yourself. You can put people on action plans, drip campaigns to email them and text them from you over time, all that kind of good stuff that most other CRMs do. You can also click here to refer a lead. As we said, maybe you're not licensed in that state or want to work with another loan officer on that loan type, you can refer the lead right here. Now, the best part about our system is our quoting system. So if we come here within 2 minutes of getting off the phone with your client with just a few pieces of info here, you can plug in that info. And without pulling credit or anything, you can click here to pull up all the rates from our different outlets. You can select the rates you want to show your client. And within 2 minutes, you can send your client a nice quote here that looks like this, where they can see the rates that you chose to show them. If you scroll down, you'll see it pulls in the Google map, the property taxes, and the Zestimate automatically, as well as a insurance quote. If we scroll down, you'll see it does the automatic breakdown of the taxes, insurance, the lender fees. And here at the bottom of the quote, not only are you here as the loan originator, but also you can add your realtor partners to this. So your realtors absolutely love this because they know when they refer you a client, not only can you quote them within minutes, but you can also attach them to that quote. So it's definitely something where it's going to increase your referrals from your realtor partners that are going to want to give you this business as opposed to somebody else who's not quoting them on the system and including them on that quote. Now, the best part about all of this is that your client can then click Start My Loan Application right here on the quote, and that takes them right to their borrower portal, which looks like this, where they can start their 1003 application. They don't have to leave the page, upload the documents we're going to need. They can see their loan info. They can see the milestone of where their loan is currently at, which updates automatically as you go through the loan process. So your borrower has everything they need here in their one login for their borrower portal. Now, let me show you what it looks like on your end in our LOS POS system on the back end here. Once this client has submitted their loan application, this is what you'll see on your back end. You'll see that it's 100% complete. And what happens is as soon as they submit their application, we pull credit instantly and automatically. So your client doesn't have to put in their credit card info and stop the process. Everything is instant and seamless. So once you come in here to click the Encompass API button to actually start originating the loan, not only is the 1003 already imported into here, but the credit is already pulled and imported, liabilities are already imported. So everything is here ready for you to originate the loan. Now, I want to point out real quick the dual laws, as Nick was talking about, the dual automated underwriting for Fannie and Freddie at the same time. You click here, it's going to pull up both of them side by side, and then our AI is actually going to analyze that for you to let you know what may be best for your client in this specific situation. Now, once your loan is in underwriting, right here on your same portal here, if you scroll down, you get your conditions from underwriting, where your processor or you can come in here, upload documents to fulfill the conditions. Maybe you want to dispute the condition to kick it back to the underwriter. So everything you need for you to do the loan is here in your one portal. So this is how we can take someone from being just a name, email, phone number, from being a lead to communicating with them in the CRM, quoting them, gathering their 1003, pulling their credit, gathering their documents, originating the loan, fulfilling the conditions, everything here in this one system with one login for you and one login for your client. So now let's talk about where these leads come from in the first place. So the leads that come in from our own ad campaigns, because we have more of a marketing background, so we don't purchase leads from third parties. So leads come in from our advertising campaigns. People double opt in to be contacted. And what happens is you get a text message immediately. So I have a little screenshot here of my test account. You'll see these different text messages coming into me here. You'll see that I have some business purpose DSCR coming in here, some regular quotes for different states, some hot quotes, meaning that they've already filled out the information, such as the loan amount, the address, things like that. So you'll see I'm getting all these different leads, some regular purchase leads. So these leads are coming into you via text all day. So you're going to click here. That way you can call them within the first minute. We always call the leads within the first minute. So those are the live leads coming in from our ad campaigns. Now, another way that we provide you with leads is through our auto dialer. So just like any other auto dialer, you can call 300-400 people in a day. If they don't answer, you can press a button that drops an automated text and email to them and moves right on to the next call. So you can call hundreds of people in a day, dropping those messages, and we provide the leads in here for you. So we have thousands of leads to call here at all times, and these are not a bunch of cold call lists. Most of these are opted-in leads. We also have lists like realtor lists. You can call hundreds of realtors in a day. So always leads and calls for you to do here in the auto dialer. Another way to work leads is that you can have us run a campaign for you. So if you want to run your own ad campaign, maybe you don't necessarily know how to do that, we can do that for you. So we provide free leads at the 50-50 split for everybody. But if you want us to run a campaign for you, you can purchase the campaign on the front end. We copy our campaign that we know works. We route those leads to you without the 50-50 split on the back end. So everybody gets the free. But if you want to increase your pipeline even more with leads that you do not have the 50-50 split on the back end, we can manage a campaign for you. That way you don't need to know how to create compliant ads or route leads. You just click a button, tell us what leads you want. We copy our campaigns that we know work and put your budget on it. Now, we also have our import leads tab here. So maybe you're already purchasing leads from another third party. Maybe you're buying leads from Zillow or LendingTree, or maybe you run your own ad campaigns. We give you your custom webhook here so you can import those leads into our system in real time. So as soon as that lead comes in from that third party, it's inserted into our CRM instantly and automatically. That way our CRM notifies you, so you can call them and quote them and do anything, everything you would like any other client in our system. Now, not only do we provide you with all these ways to receive leads and work leads, we also provide you with help generating your own leads. So we do give everyone a custom website with lead capture forms on it to capture leads and applications. And we also have our promotion tab back here. So in your back login in our website, you'll see the promotion tab here. You can change the picture here and regenerate these flyers, business cards, different posters and brochures. So all kinds of stuff here for you to be able to generate your own leads. And you can change the picture and regenerate these. They're all compliant. They have the correct info. The QR code automatically scans to your website. So everything is here for you. And again, you can update the picture and regenerate them at any time. So essentially every way there is to work leads, to receive leads, and to generate leads, we have that built here into our system for you. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and turn it over to Jose. So Jose is our CSO with 29 years of experience as both a loan officer and a realtor. So we'll have him talk about how this all comes together to close more loans, and then we will open it up the questions. So go ahead, Jose.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us for today's webinar on joining the mortgage calculator as a mortgage loan originator. So you've heard about our LEADS program, which is amazing, second to none in the industry. I do not believe that there's any company out there that's letting the complete MLO team participate in the LEADS program. And you also heard about our proprietary technology offered at no additional cost, which is fully configured for you. It's all set up, no need to waste countless hours trying to figure out how to get the leads to show up in your CRM. And best of all is the live support that we offer. We have our in-house processors in our live support Zoom room to assist you with procedural questions. And we have our mentors in there to assist you with loan and quote structure. This is a great benefit because we do have so many different loan programs at the Mortgage Calculator. We want to make sure that you do not miss any opportunities to be able to close those leads. We have many success stories coming from the live support Zoom room where MLOs go in there not knowing they have a loan and leave with an action plan to close their file. One recent success story we have is one of our MLOs picked up a lead from her own leads plan that she was paying for. And this was a difficult one because the borrower had already been denied for a full doc investment property purchase. And he also was asking that we use his current appraisal. So we had to get a transferred appraisal. So our MLO did what she had to do, came into the live support Zoom room, brought all her docs, and we met, reviewed the file, and what she thought she had on hand was a bank statement loan. However, after a thorough review of the documents, we realized that there were large deposits that were not going to be able to be documented. And what she really had on hand was a tricky profit and loss loan, which she had never closed before. However, we did provide her the action plan to be able to close that profit and loss loan, and she diligently got to work with her borrower. And she met a couple more times with me in the life support Zoom room. And happy to say, 3 weeks and 2 days after our initial meeting, she was able to successfully close her $1,056,000 profit and loss loan and earned an approximately $16,000 commission because she followed the process, sought out the assistance from the live support Zoom room, and we helped guide her through to closing. And like that, we have many more success stories of MLOs coming into the live support Zoom room, getting action plans and closing files that they didn't think they were going to be able to close. So we do look forward to having you come on board and helping you with your loan quotes and structures and close your deals.
All right, thank you. Let's get into the next steps and then we'll get into the Q&A. So when you're ready to move forward, you're going to go to the mortgagecalculator.com/join. We put that in the chat as well. That's this page here. And you're going to sign up for the applicable plan. Again, the plans are up to you, right? Our standard loan officer plan here, there's no monthly fees. You're making 150 basis points or 1.5% of the loan amount commission. And if it's a company lead, there's a 50-50 split on that, as opposed to over here, you're paying a $299 a month platform fee because you're making 100% of the commission. You're taking all of the money from all of your deals. And if it's a company deal, company lead, it's a 50-50 split where you're making 137.5 basis points or 1.375% of the loan amount commission. So just different ways to approach your business. Either one is fine. You're going to go ahead and click here to sign up for the applicable plan. Now it's going to take you right to sign the initial compensation agreement. Don't worry, you don't have to sign it right then. It's going to email you a copy as well. So take your time and review everything. But once you do sign that initial compensation agreement, that's what's going to kick off all of the next steps. Our onboarding team will reach out with all the next onboarding steps. So the mortgagecalculator.com/join. Now, I know there may be some people tuned in that are not licensed yet, and we we do have a partnership with a mortgage school where you can get your license and not only get it for cheap, but we also reimburse you for the cost of not only the course to get your license, but also the NMLS fees to get your license, which is absolutely unheard of in this industry. So if you do still need to get your license, you can go to themortgagecalculator.com/training to get your license. And that course includes the 20 hours of national education that you're going to need to do your exam, as well as the state education that your specific state requires before taking your exam. And then it includes the test prep to pass your exam, right? So everything you need to get your license is in that course. It's at themortgagecalculator.com/training if you're not licensed yet. So if you're already licensed, you're going to go to themortgagecalculator.com/join, which is this page to join here on the applicable plan. If you're not licensed yet, you're going to go to themortgagecalculator.com/training to get your license. And we put the links there to both of them in the chat, so you can definitely check that out. Now, with that being said, we will go ahead and stop recording and we'll open it up to questions.